today Warzone just dropped. We got our top 5 meta classes that we have been using in multiplayer. We got these guns dark matter, testing them out and seeing if we can use them as the meta gun, okay? And I'll see you guys freaking later. All right, peace. Coming in at number 1, ladies and gentlemen, this one is going to be the XM4. Reasoning being from your boy Destroy, because it's the first AR you unlock, okay? So as soon as you kind of load into the game, everyone's gonna unlock it. That kind of just brings it up top to my list that you don't kind of have to unlock a level to get it. You get it at level 1, okay? It's gonna be very good for Warzone, as they do have a nice 45 round mag on that bad boy that you're gonna be able to deck it out, as well as a 60 round if you're even looking for that. But for multiplayer, when I was grinding this, I just used this bad boy with a decked out build with 45 round, and it was just enough for me. This gun also got GA'd in the CDL. You heard that correctly. This got gentleman agreement in the CDL. They agreed to not use it because of just how powerful it is. So I got the build right here for you guys. Let's walk through this bad boy. Starting off, we got the fan favorite Kepler Microflex, ladies and gentlemen. We got the fan favorite Kepler Microflex. That sight is just absolutely insane. Look at this bad boy. Let's take a peek at it right here. It absolutely beams. Fan favorite sight right there, as well as the ACCU. Okay, make sure you guys know that this is just a preference right here. This ACCU are my top 2 sights right here that I personally would prefer to use. Both going to be very good for multiplayer and both very good for Warzone as well. Goes super fast. All right, we're going to pair it up with the compensator. This is going to help for your vertical recoil control, so the gun is very, very snappy. Okay, reinforced barrel, also a barrel that, as I said, isn't allowed in competitive play. You can swap between the gain twist barrel as well as the reinforced barrel. This one gives you some damage range and bullet velocity. I think that one's going to be good for fast killing in multiplayer, but when it comes to the vertical recoil, when it comes to Warzone, I think it's gonna definitely be the gain twist barrel, and this is, I think, what they use in the CDL at the moment. But just going over my build and what I got during the grind, and just fun guns that if you're looking to have some fun and dominate the lobbies and multiplayers or cook your friends, these are the builds that you want to use. So as I said, you can swap between the ACCU or the Kepler Microflex. Kepler's my favorite. Then we got the compensator, we got the reinforced barrel, then we're going to pair it up with the vertical foregrip. This thing's going to have you shooting absolute beams. We got the extended mag that just raises the mag a tad bit when it comes to ammo capacity. We got the ergonomic grip. This bad boy allows you to slide, dive, and ADS quickly, and it's just an overall absolute shooter for both SMGs and assault rifles. We're going to pair it up with the heavy stock, and then we're going to throw on the mods. If we're rocking the wildcard gunfighter, which allows us to use 8 attachments on our gun, then we're going to get the recoil springs. And this is my number 1 gun right here. I don't know why the sight is coming off right here. It's just a bug, but XM4, as I said, is going to take my number 1 spot, and I think this gun is just overall fun for multiplayer, as well as going to dominate once Warzone comes out and you're able to throw like a 3x on that. I think we'll see some other fun metas in there as well, but I'm always a fan of AR meta. So XM4, nice simple gun, is going to take my number 1 spot. And going into number 2, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into another broken assault rifle. We got the wonderful Model L. This bad boy is also another assault rifle that you unlock at level 40. This bad boy, when I'm telling you, when I put this on in the multiplayer lobbies and the custom lobbies and search and destroy wagers, I mean, I was just absolutely dominating. I think this one is going to be an insane one to use, not only in multiplayer, but once Warzone comes out as well, because not only does it have no recoil, but this thing's TTK is absolutely ridiculous. The fire rate, 600 rounds per minute. I mean, 600 RPMs, just absolutely spitting. These things are absolutely dirty. The bullet velocity, 1251, just through the roof. And this thing has absolutely no recoil. Let's take it into the range very quickly, just so I can show you guys why this is taking my number 2 spot. If you guys want to check out my full camo grind over on my YouTube or my Twitch, definitely go check that out. We do have the VODs available on my channel where we just got every gun dark matter. It was an absolute insane grind, going for all the headshots and stuff like that. But this is going to take my number 2 spot, the Model L. This thing is similar playstyle to the XM4. Very similar AR, but I think this one might have a little less recoil, but I just think the XM4 takes that number 1 spot because you get it at level 1. You don't really have to rank up all the way to get there. But this Model L right here is very, very sick. Let's walk through the build very quickly for you guys. We got the Kepler, fan favorite Micro Flex sights. Paired it up with the compensator to help our recoil. Reinforced barrel. You know, that bad boy is going to be absolutely beaming. If you want even more beams than you just seen, put on that gain to his barrel and have fun and thank me later. But I like this reinforced barrel for the damage range. It just absolutely hits and packs a punch. Then we're going to go over to the under barrel. We're going to go to the vertical foregrip. This one is our favorite right here. It just absolutely smacks. You could also try out precision and let me know what you guys think. But this gun doesn't really have much recoil, so I'm just looking for something that's just going to dominate the map. And this for me is the vertical foregrip. Paired up with the extended mag to give us a couple extra rounds. The quick draw grip, the balanced stock, and then the recoil springs. Ladies and gentlemen, you not only have yourself right there a multiplayer meta gun, but you have yourself an absolute smacker when Warzone comes out. Okay, this gun is gonna, I'm telling you, pack a punch in Warzone. Look for people to be changing this sight right here to maybe the 2x or even trying the 3x right here, and then in Warzone I think this can wreak some havoc as well, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Have fun with that Kepler Microflex and just let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. That's going to be taking my number 2. Quick fun fact for this gun though, very quickly, is that this also comes with a very dope variant on the gun that actually gives you the STG as well. So if you go over to Model L, they have a variant that's called the Warrior's Blood. And if you put that variant on, it actually gives you the STG as the gun. Now, if that's not a quick little fun fact right there for it, that's dope. I don't know what is. Whew, that STG looks pretty with that dark matter. And then number 3, ladies and gentlemen, this one right here I paired in as a combo as 2 guns, the CDL Deadly Competitive Combo for you guys. The CDL Deadly Competitive Combo, this thing can absolutely wreak havoc on Warzone once it drops as well. But if you don't know, these guns at the top 2, the XM4 and the Model L, are both GA'd in competitive play at high levels, so you can use those. But if you're just a multiplayer or Warzone player like me, we're going to be absolutely having fun with these guns and dominating with these guns once that game comes out. So if you're now just looking for a little multiplayer fun action, you're looking to play a little bit competitive, we're going to tap into the CDL competitive guns right here. To start off, most of them are going to be using the Ames 85 assault rifle, and I myself have tested this bad boy because I've been tapping into some wagers myself, and this thing is an absolute ripper as well on the map, if I'm being honest. Kepler Microflex is the optic I think is my favorite, as well as I see a ton of people using. So I think that's just kind of the optic that I'm going to be sticking with for right now, at least. Maybe once Warzone comes around, I'll be tapping into a little bit of 2x, 3x, trying out some thermals and doing some other fun stuff like that. But for right now, this is just what I'm using. I pair that up with the ported compensator. This one gives you first shot recoil control as well as vertical recoil control. Like, I'm pairing it up as well with the reinforced barrel, an absolute smacker of a barrel. Packs a punch, gives you damage range and bullet velocity. As I said, if you want a little bit more recoil control, I would suggest using the Game Twist barrel. But you're already using the vertical foregrip on the under barrel, so you don't necessarily need that much recoil, because this thing right here on the vertical foregrip is just gonna have your gun shooting absolutely insane. I use the extended mag as well for ammo capacity. I use the ergonomic grip to absolutely be sliding on kids while using an assault rifle. This gun absolutely smacks. Pair it up with the balance stock and then the recoil springs, and there, ladies and gentlemen, you got yourself a competitive 8 attachment. Actually, this would be the competitive attachment because you're not allowed to use that reinforced barrel. But in multiplayer, do whatever you want, have fun with it. Use the reinforced barrel, smack some kids around the map, throw this build on and have fun. This right here though is the competitive one, so we're gonna throw on the Game Twist barrel, and then we're gonna be pairing it up with, ladies and gentlemen, an SMG for you guys that I know you guys have been wondering, D, when is he gonna give us an SMG? Is he gonna give us one at all? Oh my gosh. My fast-paced young goonies that like to just get active, go for the TikTok clips, try out, cook, all that good stuff. Here is the Jackal PDW class that you need to be running in multiplayer, and probably will absolutely smack when Warzone comes out as well. To start off, we got the ported compensator. This thing absolutely smacks. Gives you first shot recoil control, vertical recoil control, gives you basically just beams on the map. And then we got the barrel, which is the reinforced barrel. We got the Ranger foregrip. We got the extended mag. We got the ergonomic grip. We got the infiltrator stock. Okay, this gun absolutely packs a punch. As I said, if you're playing in CDL, you're not really allowed to use the reinforced, but so we're gonna throw on the Game Twist. But if you're just playing multiplayer, you're fucking around, throwing that reinforced for the damage range. Once Warzone comes out, this is gonna be the build that I'm using, probably with a couple more attachments. I'll be using the wild card, but I use flak jacket in multiplayer, so this is the build that I'm currently using. Okay, this gun packs a punch. If you don't want to run flak jacket, you just want to run at kids, I would suggest throwing on rapid fire and then throwing on maybe a little sight if you want to have some fun with that. But overall, have fun with this Jackal class. Have fun with that Jackal class right there. Drop the lid of the water, but we got it. We got the fresh cut. So this is the CDL Deadly Combo, the AMES The AMES paired up right here. I don't know why my sight keeps coming off. The AMES with the Jackal. That is the CDL combo slash Warzone combo. You get a fast-paced SMG. You get a nice, beautiful no recoil AR. And I mean, it just absolutely overall just smacks, okay? That is what we're going to be seeing throughout the CDL year. All right, going into number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Number 4. We got to show love to a little SMG that doesn't really, I think, get as much love as it deserves. This one right here is gonna, I think, absolutely pack a punch in Warzone, and it's called the PP19. This looks like the PP Bison from MW3. If you know this one, you know. This thing absolutely is just so smooth. It shoots very nice. It feels good in the hands. And when I think Warzone comes out, I think this could be definitely one of the meta SMGs that people use, just because I think the Jackal beams from range, but this just having this like kind of whipping out your pocket, you could never really go wrong with that. So we got to throw this in as our secret killer number 4 SMG. If you're looking to have your way on the multiplayer or the Warzone map, you throw on the PP919, and you're gonna not only get some nostalgic feeling because this gun feels exactly like the PP Bison from MW3, but it packs a punch in this game as well. Let's go over the build very quickly. We do have the gunfighter, so we do have 8 attachments on this bad boy. To start off, I'm not gonna use the sight on this bad boy. I know on most of my guns I'm using the Kepler fan favorite, but in this one it just feels too good to use the sight, as well as it being an SMG. Not really a fan of that one. We got the Porter compensator muzzle on this bad boy to absolutely smack kids from across the map. We got the reinforced barrel. This one packs an absolute punch, as I've been saying throughout the whole video. The fast mag right here is a 40 round quick ADS, reload quickness, and sprint to fire speed. I think this is what I'm going to be rocking when Warzone comes out. Maybe, yeah, definitely this 40 round right here is going to be my go-to. So this one gives you ADS speed, reload quickness, and sprint to fire speed. That fast mag is just crucial. The ergonomic grip is just broken at the moment. You get slide the fire speed, dive the fire speed, and you get yourself some ADS speed, which is just unbelievable for one attachment, as well as no cons. I mean, you can't complain at all, which is another great thing about this game, that none of them really have cons on the gun. You know, all the attachments kind of are benefiting your gun, which is awesome. I'm a big fan of that. So I'll throw on the ergonomic grip on this bad boy, pair it up with the balance stock, and then throw yourself some rapid fire if you want to be sneaky on the map. If you want to be sneaky, this rapid fire, man, I don't know. I've been using it in multiplayer, and it just makes the gun fun to use. But if you don't want to throw that on, just throw on a 5 attachment build like this, and you will be absolutely cooking on the map. I can guarantee you guys that. All right, deadly TTK, super just quick ADS, just a smooth gun for my movement gods and just people who want to be fast-paced players and just absolute animals on the map. All right, and last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna go in to gun number 5 for my wonderful, amazing snipers. I did not forget about you, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is the LR62. We got the brainstorm kit on it. Just look at that bad boy. Just woo! Look at that bad boy right there. Just a thing of beauty. Okay, I think we only got 3 snipers in this game. We got the LR, and then we got the SVD, which is like the Dragunov, and then an LW. This one's good as well. All 3 are pretty solid. Depends what kind of playstyle you're going with, but this LR762 just absolutely smacks. If you are looking for multiplayer, fast-paced, quick ADS sniper build, or when Warzone comes out, you're looking for something to use on the Area 99 new Rebirth map, this is the gun that you're going to want to go to, okay, for sniper clips and just dominating the map. To start off, let's actually go over here very quickly. I have the build fully built out. Let's go over to private match, create this build right here. This is a fast-paced, fun sniper feeling, and when I tell you the new Rebirth comes out November 14th, or maybe a little bit later, I know the new Warzone integration is, but this one's going to be fire on that map. Honestly, the dark matter grind wasn't too bad, if I'm being honest. The snipers were a little tedious, but ladies and gentlemen, what you're going to start off with, if you're going to leave the original scope on that bad boy, if you want to try a different one, that's total preference, but I'm a fan of just leaving the default scope on. We're going to throw on the compensator for the vertical recoil control. We're going to pair it up with the reinforced barrel. The precision handguard is going to stop that ideal sway that just kind of makes your sniper move around and give you some extra recoil control. The fast mag, of course. If you don't want the fast mag, I recommend just throwing on the extended mag. That gives you 7 bullets if you want a couple more bullets, but I think I only need 5, and then, you know, the whole team should be dead. You know what I mean? And then we pair that up with the quick draw grip, which gives you the ADS time. You get the heavy stock to balance it out right there a little bit. And then the Strelok laser, ladies and gentlemen. And when I tell you, you are going to be absolutely cooking. If you want to throw on the rapid fire, let me know down in the comments how that made your sniper feel. I haven't really tested it out, but throw that on. But try out this build right here, and this one absolutely smacks. Let's just throw this on over the screen as we're cooking kids real quick and just pop. As I said earlier in the video, if you guys want to check out my full camo grind, you can go to my YouTube channel. You can go to my Twitch. Check out the VODs during the grind. My boy Z-Laner was hanging out. We were vibing out, grinding for the camos. I think we did it in about 50 hours or something like that. So it was an awesome grind. Now we got all our guns, dark matter, and we're ready for Warzone. Those are my current top 5 builds that I would currently be using in multiplayer or CDL, or even if Warzone came out to play. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed this type of video, do your boy a solid favor and let's get this video to 1,500 likes, okay? Take it easy. I love you guys and I appreciate you. Peace.